McDonald's, you come sit your trifling behind down. Who told y'all was that good to be charging that much for y'all food? Y'all supposed to be good for the price.
McDonald's is acknowledging it's time to put affordability back on the menu and add more options to its dollar menu. Its stock took a hit this week after the fast food giant reported a recent drop in visits by its key customers who make $45,000 a year or less. And a lot of people have taken to social media to complain about it.
This is $3 worth of food. This hash brown, which I think used to be 2 for $1. This, for reference, is a potato, which you can get 4 to 5 pounds of these for $3, $4. Something doesn't seem right here.
People go to McDonald's because it's fast, it's reliable, and it's affordable. And for many Americans right now, they're saying that's just not the case. Prices for a hash brown are $3, quarter pounder with cheese, a meal $12.80 in Brooklyn, New York. And in Darien, Connecticut, a Big Mac meal is $18. They have said that they've had to raise prices by 10%. And that is largely because of food costs.
McDonald's, you come sit.
Yeah. I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. Yo, I am your gracious host, Jupiter 9. And I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. Thank everybody for tuning in. If you haven't did so yet, please subscribe to my channel. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. Know what I mean? But yo, man, let's get right into it, guys. You know what I'm saying? We have to talk about fast food. These fast food restaurants who's charging these outrageous prices for food that is supposed to be affordable. You know what I'm saying? This food is supposed to be affordable. And not just recently, man. Me and my wife, man, we went to Mighty Taco, man, and we didn't feel like cooking because, sometimes you don't feel like cooking, you know what I'm saying? You come home, from a busy day, you know what I'm saying? And, you don't feel like cooking. It was one of those days, one of those nights, you know what I mean? And neither one of us felt like cooking. So at first, she tried to order a pizza, you know what I'm saying, from Domino's. Domino's is sometimes pretty reasonable, Not the best pizza in the world, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to Bocce's back home in Buffalo, man, the best pizza in the world. But, and Lenova's is probably a good second, but, So we ordered some food from Mighty Taco. Do you know how much we paid for food from Mighty Taco? I mean, it wasn't even a lot, It was some chicken, what are those things called? Those chicken quesadillas, Mexican pizza, a little small Mexican pizza, and a couple of tacos in a corn shell. You know what I'm saying? Each of us probably had we both ordered the Mexican pizza. We had 2 corn taco shells, regular tacos. You know what I'm saying? Nothing special. And it came with a drink. First time, we ordered 2 7-Ups or Sierra Mist or whatever you call it, same thing, 7-Up. It didn't have any flavor, so they had to change the syrup. You know what I'm saying? They changed the syrup. Actually, they ran out. I'm sorry, they ran out. They didn't have any 7-Up. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? So boom. He said, we have some mango tea, you know what I'm saying? We was like, all right, because it was late at night. It was like 12 o'clock a.m. in the morning, and, people worked all day. They trying to get home and relax and chill. So, I understand, you know what I'm saying? I worked in restaurants for over 15 years, you know what I'm saying? Not in fast food. I attempted to try to work at McDonald's one point in time, my earlier stages in my life, you know what I'm saying? That only lasted one day. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the hell young people deal with the people that come into these restaurants. And we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. Fast food at one point in time had some type of dignity to it. You know what I'm saying? It had some dignity to it. Like, when fast food started out, Burger King, McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? It was something that you didn't see as, trash. Now, I mean, a lot of these fast food places, man, the food is trash. It's not high quality food. You're paying high quality prices like you actually going out to eat at like some type of steak place, you know what I'm saying? And our food ended up costing us $32. $32 for some refried beans and some regular tacos, and two chicken enchiladas or whatever you call them, little taco things in a soft shell. I forgot the name of it, but $32 for some fast food? Like, that's supposed to be something that's supposed to be, affordable, when your money is low. I remember one point in time, man, if you had $10 on you and that was your last 10 before you got paid from your job, you know what I'm saying? We all been in that situation where we were down to our last $5, or hell, even $5, our last $10, man, and we're starving. We really don't have nothing much. We don't have much in the house, It's a couple of days before payday, you know what I'm saying? And you got $10 on you. Back in the day, you were guaranteed to get full back in the day from McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? Even Burger King, McDonald's had the crazy dollar menu back in the day, man. For $10, man, you can get all types of stuff for $10, man. All types of stuff, man. It is crazy that a burger meal is $18 today at McDonald's, man. That is crazy. That is crazy. Now, those are prices in New York City, man. But still, it's insane, these prices that they charge for fast food. Me and my queen, we used to order not a lot of fast food, but, we would go, a couple times a week, man. A couple times a week, and we cut it way down because it was like, I can make better food at home for way cheaper. And like that guy said, a hash brown for $3? Like, you gotta be kidding me. A hash brown, they're charging people $3 for a hash brown. No ketchup, no syrup. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these fast food corporations, these companies who run these fast food places, and she made a comment that McDonald's said that they had to raise prices 10%, and I mean, like, number one, you don't pay employees what they should be making. They happen to deal with those crazy customers that come in there. You know what I'm saying? You get these overly obese people that come in there and expect people to hop and skip, and they want perfection. When it comes to fast food, you know what I'm saying? You have to deal with crap like that from people. And, people have, you had Popeye's situation where the new chicken sandwiches came out and people were getting stabbed and shot and, you know what I mean, over some fast food. That's insane. And these prices got to come down, yo. I mean, the number one, the food quality is hot garbage. You know what I'm saying? There's no telling what the hell is in that food. You know what I'm saying? Even, Kentucky Fried Chicken used to be a really decent place to get food from. That has fell way off. Like, they used to be good. Popeyes used to be decent. They're falling off. Like, all these fast food places, man, the quality of the food is awful. The customer service is double awful. The customers who come into these places don't know how to control themselves, don't know how to control their hunger, and they expect people and they expect people to jump to their command, and they treat the workers like crap, man. So I understand why some of the workers' customer service be so awful. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is what your money is paying for, though. This is what your money is paying for. You're over $30 for some fast food for 2 people, where I can go to a decent restaurant and get a salad, $2 $3 $4 $5 $6 $7 $8 $9 $10 $11 $12 $13 $14 $15 $16 $17 $18 $19 $20 $21 $22 $23 $24 $25 $26 $27 $28 $29 $30 $31 $32 $33 $34 $35 $36 $37 $38 $39 $40 $41 $42 $43 $44 $45 $46 $47 $48 $49 $50 $51 $52 $53 $54 $55 $56 $57 $58 $59 $60 $61 $62 $63 $64 $65 $66 $67 $68 $69 $70 $71 $72 $73 $74 $75 $76 $77 $78 $79 $80 $81 $82 $83 $84 $85 $86 $87 $88 $89 $90 $91 $92 $93 $94 $95 $96 $97 $98 $99 $100 $101 $102 $103 $104 $105 $106 $107 $108 $109 $110 $111 $112 $113 $114 $115 $ I can get a dinner, you know what I'm saying? And probably a dessert for the same price for two people. And it's just ridiculous, man. It really is. They're constantly out of stuff. Customer service is horrible. And when you go on the inside to order your food, the customers are awful. And it's just like the place be dirty. You know what I'm saying? It's just like these fast food places are getting out of control. And the reason why these fast food places do the things that they do, because the people don't hold them accountable for the crap that they serve people, man. And I mean, you know, you will watch a fast food commercial on TV, like, man, that looks really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm gonna have to go try that. Go out and get me a Whopper from Burger King. You know, they make it look so elegant and so fresh, and the beef is sizzling. You know what I'm saying? The cheese is melting, and it's all prop food, man. When you go to actually go get a Whopper or a double Whopper, it don't look nothing like that. That food be slapped together, man. Sloppy. The buns. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the buns are stale. A lot of times the food is cold. And I wonder to myself, like, man, us as Americans, man, why do we even eat this stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? I get it. It's times where, you know, everybody's busy. Everybody's trying to stay afloat, you know what I'm saying? As far as like their family and finances, you know what I'm saying? And trying to keep your bills paid, trying to keep your rent paid. So people don't have a lot of time, man. So, you know, people got to work 2 jobs. Some got to work 3 jobs. That is insane. I used to do it. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, yo, man, when are we going to say enough is enough with these fast food places? You know what I'm saying? Where are we going to say no more? Because we run the show, man. Excuse me. We run the show. We run the show. If we just all collectively say, you know what? We're not spending no more money in these fast food places, man. And do that for a month, 2 months. Do you know how much money they would lose? They would probably be shut down in 30 days. And not only that, if they don't shut down in 30 days, they would have to lower the prices, because we are the ones who make this matrix run. We are the ones who make this system go. These people are in upper echelon positions who run all this, who run all these fast food corporations. They're not the ones putting in the time, you know what I'm saying, making the money, going to work, working 2 jobs, working overtime. They're not the ones making this system run. We are. So if we say, hey, yo, I had enough of this, these high prices with this fast food, you know what I'm saying? You guys got to drop this. You know what I'm saying? If we all collectively say no more, just like what the people said about, you know, a lot of the fast food workers were complaining about the wages, you know what I'm saying? Minimum wage. And, you know, they, you know what I'm saying? They, I believe, won that argument. And a lot of the minimum wage, the people that are making minimum wage in fast food make decent amount, $15, $16 an hour now. You know what I'm saying? Do you know it's crazy that there are jobs actually trying to pay you $9 an hour still in 2024? There's jobs that are actually trying to pay you $9 an hour, $10 an hour, hell, $11 an hour in this day and age where a gallon of milk is almost $55. Like a gallon of gas is almost $75 a gallon of gas. That jobs are literally have the nerve to try to hire you for $9 an hour. These jobs don't give a crap about you, boy. They do not give a crap about you. They will try to hire you for less as they possibly can, man. They don't, number one, a lot of these jobs don't want to pay you $18 an hour or $15 an hour, whatever you make, whatever minimum wage is, whatever the national average is for pay. They don't even want to pay you that. You know what I'm saying? But these fast food places, man, they're horrible, man. I really, it's rare that I go out and I go to a fast food place and I actually enjoy myself. It's just like very rare. Very few places I go and I'm like, man, every time I come here, my food is always good. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I know every once in a while, like, everything is not going to be perfect. You know what I mean? I know things are not going to be perfect. I know that. But McDonald's is like the worst, yo. Those golden arches, they're like the worst. You know what I'm saying? Ronald McDonald need to make some changes because this is ridiculous with McDonald's. Like, their prices are ridiculous. Ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Most of these fast food places, you know, Popeye's prices are ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? The only place I really don't have an argument with is Wendy's. At least Wendy's tried to make some things affordable. Wendy's has this meal package where you can get some nuggets, small fries, a burger, and a drink for $5. Now that's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of food, but yo, at least they're trying to put like some affordable things on their menu to where people who don't have a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you down to your last 10. You down to your last 5 until payday. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. You know what I mean? That's why I always try to work like 2 jobs. At one point I had a full-time job, 2 part-time jobs, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it was crazy, man. When you're younger, you really don't think about, you know, how many hours you working. You know what I'm saying? You really don't think about stuff like that when you're young, man, because you got so much energy, man, and you can just go. But when you get older, you know what I'm saying? When you get older in your 20s, you can do that. You know what I mean? But when you get older, you get up into your 50s, you know what I'm saying? 40, late 40s. You can't work like that, man. You really can't, man. You know what I'm saying? You really can't. Not the average person. Now, if you're in good shape, you know, which I used to be, you know, a type of person who went to the gym all the time. You know what I mean? I used to do 2-a-days. You know what I'm saying? I used to work out all the time, you know. But when you get older, I don't know. You just lose that drive to stay active and want to work out, man. Really, all you want to do is take naps. You know what I'm saying? But back to these fast food places, man, because I think that all these fast food chains need to drop their prices, man. All of them. They all need to drop their prices and have affordable menus for people who don't make a lot of money, or, you know what I'm saying, make stuff affordable for people who, you know, can go in to get a few items or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if you down on your luck and you're homeless, man, if you can get a couple bucks together, like, you know, you'll be able to order something off a menu of a fast food place. But what's so dope here in Tennessee is that, and I'm not sure if it's like this everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But if you're homeless and they know that you're homeless, like for real, then, you know, you can just walk into any establishment and possibly get a meal or possibly get a job on top of that. You know what I'm saying? Like here in Tennessee, they're looking for people to hire like crazy. It's hiring signs everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of jobs, not only in Tennessee, there's a lot of jobs in the South, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you know, from the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? You in New York, Philly, or anything like that, and you struggling, man, bring yourself to the South, man. Because you will find work here. You know what I mean? And I bump into a lot of people from back home, too. You know what I'm saying? There's a few people that actually, you know what I'm saying, that I bumped into at Walmart and places like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but, you know, it's enough is enough already with these fast food places and their prices. Like, number one, the quality of your food that you get is terrible. Number two, the customer service is terrible. You know what I'm saying? They need to work on getting customer service in order. Not only that, they need to work on customer control. Like, you know what I'm saying? Customers come in there and just be fucking wilding out. Excuse my French, but that's what they do. They just come in there, wild out, you know what I'm saying? Act the food in these fast food restaurants. Know what I mean? And, these employees got to deal with that on a regular basis. I don't know how these people work for these fast food places. Like I said, I lasted one day and I was like, nah, I'm good. I'd rather work for, a little mom and pop restaurant, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I did short order cooking for over 15 years. I never could do the fast food thing, man. Like most teenagers, like I couldn't do it. It was just, and this is years ago. It's 100 times worse now. This was back in like what, 90, 98, 97? It's a gazillion times worse now. As far as like the way people act, the level of disrespect people have in society today is 100 times worse today. So I would never work in fast food restaurants. Ever. Never. But fast food places, McDonald's, Burger King, you know what I'm saying? Definitely McDonald's, man. McDonald's be ripping people off. And they know they be ripping people off. You know what I'm saying? Burgers are smaller. Buns are smaller. The portion sizes are smaller, but they're charging you more. You know what I mean? Burger King, too. They want to charge you more, but the portion sizes are smaller. Like, come on, man. I noticed that there's been a downsize of like cookies and all that, smaller, but they want to charge you more. But McDonald's, man, McDonald's like the number one corporate. Know what I'm saying? Like they rip people off, man, and people love McDonald's, man. I don't know why kids love McDonald's. Like McDonald's, let me tell you something about McDonald's, man. McDonald's has done a really good job of advertising. They are like geniuses when it comes to advertising. And ever since McDonald's has been around, their advertising is top notch compared to everybody else. Because how in the hell can McDonald's charge those type of prices and people still come? People complain, but they still go. They still buy. Their advertisement campaigns and the way they advertise is top notch, man. Nobody, when it comes to advertising, nobody messing with McDonald's, man. Think about it. All the catchy little commercials you seen as a kid. You say McDonald's, kids go crazy about McDonald's. Even when I was a kid, I went crazy about McDonald's, man. And still to this day, kids still go crazy over McDonald's, man. And McDonald's is hot garbage, man. They don't even feed you real chicken nuggets. You know what I'm saying? And who the hell knows what's in the beef patties? Man, it's crazy how when you got the resources, the money, and you have the right, what's the word I'm looking for? When you have the right structure, the right game plan as far as like advertisement, and you have it down to a science, yo, McDonald's a $2 billion $5 billion company yearly, and they keep jacking the prices up, making the portion smaller. Know what I'm saying? Their dollar menu is non-existent. It's just like, yo, man, when is enough enough that people gonna say, you know what? All right, McDonald's, man, I had enough of your BS. You know what I'm saying? I'm not messing with you no more. I'll cook at home. I'll make my burgers at home. You know what I mean? I make my fries at home. You know what I'm saying? That's what we started doing. I make all my stuff fresh at home. Burgers, all that. You know, fries, I make them fresh. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I worked in restaurants for over 15 years, so it's not like I can't cook. You know what I'm saying? You just have those lazy nights or lazy days where you just don't want to cook. And I can't really think of any place that comes to mind to where I'm like, man, every time I order from this fast food place, man, this food is just amazing. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what? There are no places like that. You know what I'm saying? There are no places to where, you know, the food is constantly amazing. No, you know what McDonald's is, like I said, they have mastered advertising and consistency. When you can do that, man, that's the two things McDonald's has mastered. Advertising and consistency. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about consistency as far as like food quality, but they are consistent. You know what I'm saying? Every McDonald's you go to, you get the same crap. But yo, man, that's my take in this podcast episode. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in. And again, please subscribe to my channel. But that's my take. I am your gracious host, Jupiter9, and I just want to say peace and love to everybody. Take care. 1.